Hey, it's Brian Mudd. This is my cheat sheet for Monday, November 26th. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And lest I forget, thank you for coming, visiting the cheat sheet, and being part of what makes all of this go around here. Without you, well, there's no point in doing this, or else really just be talking to myself, which sometimes I feel like I do. But it's all good. And you know what else is good? Oh my gosh, the shopping numbers from over the weekend. This just, I mean, terrific, really terrific. So one thing that we do know right off the bat, the increased hours for opening on Thanksgiving Day, whether people like it or not, people like it. Consumers like it. Whether the employees are going to go along with it, expect this trend to continue. I mean, the only question is, do we actually have Thanksgiving dinner, or do we just like multitask and begin eating it while shopping Thanksgiving Day? Because here's the thing, inside the numbers, the average retailer was open 6% more from Thursday through the weekend. 6% more. Now, most of that came on Thanksgiving Day itself. But that 6% increase in being open ended up leading to a net 12.8% year-over-year increase in sales, which is just absolutely terrific. Now, the metrics here are all good. The average amount that was spent by a consumer that participated in shopping over the weekend, up about 6%, from $423 to $398 per person. So 6% increase in the amount we spent, 6% increase in the hours, 12.8% overall increase in sales. And where the biggest Black Friday winner come from? Online. Get this, traffic in stores was actually off about 2% over last year. However, the increase online, which was about 24%, well more than made up for it, ended up leading to that very big situation. More than 70% of all retailers that do Black Friday shopping deals, which is pretty much anybody in retail, over 70% of them match those deals online, making it not necessary to go into the stores to get a lot of those good deals. You put all this together, and it paints a few very important pictures right here. One, this holiday shopping season is absolutely being driven in part by lower gas prices. Consumer confidence, the last reading we had going right into this last week, showed that consumer confidence was still while tepid by historical standards, is still better than it's been for the most of this year. And one of the big reasons cited for that, and this will be interesting for you, number one, decrease in gas prices. Number two, housing. As the housing recovery continues to play out, people feel a little bit more confident closer to home. If you don't feel like your home's underwater, if you don't feel like you're just throwing money into a black hole, that as well is leading to greater confidence. You know, you had the whole so-called wealth effect by Alan Greenspan back in 2000, and that was the stock market wealth effect. Well, we're starting to see the impact of how important housing is in our lives to our overall consumer confidence, and perhaps even the amount that we're willing to spend. So here's the thing. National Retail Federation has said 4.1% increase year over year in total holidays shopping sales. October was terrible. We actually saw a net decrease year over year in October. The start that we got here could end up showing they're right, and I could end up being wrong about thinking that it would come in light of that number. However, what we don't know is if we're going to, after Cyber Monday today, and more on that in a moment, whether we're going to put our wallets away. The one thing that I do hold out the possibility that I'll throw some caution out there for, a lot of what I was looking at going into last week suggested that we were on a budget, more so than we have been the past couple of years, that we weren't willing to accumulate debt. A lot of that deals with our uncertainty, about the fiscal cliff and business and the state of other things. So the question is, do we have a budget, or if we continue to see good shopping deals straight through Christmas, will we continue to buy? That will be very important to track, because as good as this past weekend was, if people put away their wallets, that could end up meaning that people are just looking to get the best deal possible and spend all their money. So more on that. But Cyber Monday deals now. How do you keep track? Well, there aren't a lot of good ways, because there's so many different retailers, so many different sites. A lot of the deals are limited to a certain number, and then once they're sold, they're gone. Or there are different time release deals throughout the course of the day, depending upon it. Gizmodo, which is a really good technology review resource company. I have a direct link on my cheat sheet, my physical cheat sheet, that is dynamically updating all of the deals. You can literally click on any major retailer there. You can see what deals they're offering right then, and then even have them ranked by the quality of the deal on a scale of 1 to 3 stars. So you can see if that's a really good price according to what they usually sell for online or not. It's the best resource I've seen. And again, it's right there. It's a link on my fiscal cheat sheet, so you can go check that out today. A couple other quick hitters here real quick. Small Business Saturday, the importance of it. Hope you did participate. We get involved with American Express and their whole deal, but Small Business Saturday itself, the Small Business Administration, SBA, now says is the single most important day of the year for small businesses that deal with consumers. So B2C companies, 36% of small businesses have their single biggest day of the year now on Small Business Saturday, compared to 24% for Black Friday. So you've helped make that successful, and we continue to see a huge economic impact as a result. The economic impact, remember, every dollar on average spent in a local business, in a local community, touches 7 hands before it leaves, versus less than half of that when it's spent at national companies. And again, you can spend your money where you want to, but it does actually have more of an impact closer to home when you spend at small businesses. I got plenty more for you in the fiscal cheat sheet, but I'm going to take up any more of your time here. Enjoy your day, and we will see you tomorrow.